Tokkuri Yashi. Today we're going to have a look at 6-star Kokkoro and her special unique equipment. So let's jump over here and have a little look at what they say she has been given here. If Kokkoro is in a state where she has increased physical and magical attack, multiple enhancement effects will be activated on all allies, allowing you to strongly support attacks. So we can see here that Kokkoro Union Burst has been upgraded. The skill 1 when we put on this special unique equipment, and her loop pattern has also been upgraded as well. Looks like they've added an additional activation of the skill 1 in place of a normal attack. It's been kind of looped around a little bit. It's been changed, the order's been changed very slightly, but an increase there, an update there to a loop pattern, which is exactly what I said 6-star Yukari should probably have had, but they didn't give it to her, but they're giving it to Kokkoro here. So let's jump back into the game and have a look at Kokkoro and her skills. We can see on the Union base here, they've given her this extra physical and magical attack buff here for all allies. When she has physical and magical attack buff up on herself, she should do because she's doing that here with this Union Best. You might need to wait for the first Union Best to be applied before she gets that, but 19,000 is a pretty big buff for allies and 18 seconds, so it may end up overlapping a little bit. Skill 2 hasn't been updated, but it is support for herself, support for the ally with the highest physical attack, and a small amount of action speed, not the 200 times we see with some other allies. So this special unique equipment here: physical attack, physical defense, magical defense, and heal bonus. And now the skill 1 has been updated as follows. She deals large physical damage to an enemy in front, moderately boosts own physical attack, slightly boosts her own TP if she has her physical and magical attack boosted, and she should watch his Union Burst. As she's done her Union Burst, she will deal additional large physical damage and additionally massively boost the physical attack of the ally with the highest physical attack. She boosts their physical crit rate and physical crit damage as well, slightly boosts their TP boost and restores some of their TP. This sounds a little similar to what 6-star Maho got on the Fire Elemental team. We can see here the initial damage instance has improved the modifier. The damage has gone up there. Her own attack and TP boost remains the same, but here it is. If she has physical and magical attack boosted herself, she will deal this additional instance of damage here, and the highest physical attack ally will get 13,000 of physical attack, but that's pretty high too. Not quite as high as what Maho was given. This was about 15,000, but it's still a nice number. Crit rate, crit damage, TP boost, and restoring 150 TP. So let's see if we can test our Kokkoro then and see how much these buffs have improved her. So to try and test our Kokkoro, then we're going to try within from last clan battle here. We're going to go in with this team, which was the one that was suggested last clan battle, but I think it still does pretty well here. There is everyone has their full clan equips on. We're borrowing a Precia, thank you for that. Let's send this in then and get our base result. I think we just upset Precia there. Right, we'll be back with our test result, our baseline. Back in then with the last few seconds of this fight. Kokkoro should have the upgrade to a Union base here and the update to a loop pattern, but she won't have the updates to her skill 1 yet. 246 million, not bad I suppose for a clan battle fight here. Let's prepare Kokkoro then with a special unique 1 and run it again. So here we have Connect Rank 6 for our Kokkoro. Let's go and put on this special unique group. Then all conditions have been met. There we go, the extra stats as well. So now that is there, let's jump back into Wyvern then and see how much of an update this is for our 6-star Kokkoro here. So the same team, same equips. Let's send it in. Let's get it set up. And here we go. So now Kokkoro has been given a special unique equipment 1 that should have updated her skill 1 passive, which means that she should maybe do a little bit of extra damage herself, seeing as now she gets additional damage, an additional instance of damage when she has that physical and magical attack buff. But I think the main reason for Kokkoro on this team is to be a bit like we've seen with a few other units recently, a massive support for your one ally with the highest attack stat this time, physical attack stat. So I am assuming it's going to be Shinatsu who is getting that buff. She'll be getting the physical attack, physical crit rate, the physical crit damage, a bit of TP boost, and restoring some TP as well when Kokkoro fires off this skill 1. So, will she be used on a win team as a support like this in the future? Well, she was used this last clown battle, but I think last clown battle was a very strange one. First one with special unique equipments. We had some really odd teams, not traditional full elemental teams like we're trying to run here. This is why we're trying to run full wind team here. And our damage is certainly up from what it was on our first test run. So let's get our damage result here, our battle report. Over 300 million this time. Here is our battle report here, damage report. Let's put them side by side and give our final thoughts on our 6-star Kokkoro. Let's take it up then as a comparison of damage then from those two battles, and we can see that team damage is certainly up there by about 50 million against this clan battle women, which is not bad at all. And everybody on the team has improved their personal damage as well, although it is Shinatsu whose personal damage has gone up by the most there, an extra 20 million-ish personal damage for Shinatsu. Everyone else has gone up by a smaller increment, but that is Kokkoro's support for the team. Definitely improvement on what she had before. So will she be used on this wind physical team as a support? The thing is, this team doesn't really have one big time DPS character like say we do on fire physical with Eira. As we've seen there, we can see now, I'll bring the damage back up. This team is one of the teams where we have everybody doing reasonable damage, but nobody doing extreme damage. If we did get another character for Wind Physical that did do extreme damage, maybe Kokkoro will be used a bit more. I mean, I suppose we kind of had 6-star Shiori, but we will have to see. Nevertheless, even in the current state of this Wind Physical team, she does look like she is a very capable option for the team. And again, maybe one of the first wind element characters you'd like to put the SP1 on. So there we go, that is our 6-star Kokkoro here. Let me know what you think of it. I am Tokkuri Yashi, and I'll see you when we go for another video. Bye 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 bye.